And now Bali is having a carnival coming up in September. Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. This morning I'm chatting with the founder of the carnival in Bali. Ladies and gentlemen, please say good morning to Ethan August. He is the CEO and founder of Ethan Enterprises. Good morning to you, Ethan.
Good morning, Trinidad, and good morning to you, Marcus.
How are you
Thank
doing
you
this
for
morning?
having me.
Not a problem. It's a pleasure to have you here.
I mean, it's actually evening because we're 12 hours ahead.
Nice. All right. So I want to
So
start. I want to start with Ethan. I know that you would have been responsible for introducing the carnival in the UAE, and you would have done that quite a number of years ago. Tell me what has been inspiring you to take our carnival to the world.
I mean, to be honest, in 2009, I actually just wanted to hear my music, like our music in Dubai, and that's pretty much what triggered creating an event there. But then when I realized that multiple people enjoyed it, those expats from the Caribbean coming to the event and getting a taste of home, people flying in to Trinidad for Carnival after coming to the events.
Mm.
I think that just really kept it going 13 years now.
Nice, man. And then, so now you're expanding even further, and you're taking us to Bali now, Indonesia. Tell me
Yeah.
tell me the inspiration for this particular decision of this country, this island.
So 3 years ago in 2019, I created a creative exchange. We had Desi, who's actually still in Bali, from Trinidad, a singer performer, and someone from Dubai, and the local talents here. Spent 2 weeks with each other and created music videos and all that amazing stuff. And I felt after living away from Trinidad for over a decade, being in Bali in that point made me feel like almost at home. So I decided to stay and start the company and everything. And obviously, COVID happened. So now that things have lifted, I felt that this year was the best year to start. And Bali has something that's very special and unique. So I feel that adding a carnival to it, not only for this region being the first one, it adds a separate layer for people traveling and experiencing the carnival and Bali at the same time. So I think we're just lucky to be in Bali and creating something that is going to be amazing.
Something that is what? Sorry.
Going to be amazing.
Okay, it's
Sorry,
going to
my
be
connection
amazing. I have
there.
no doubts about that. Tell me something. The culture in Bali, people are receptive in Bali to a carnival type atmosphere, or is it that we're targeting
Yeah, I've
the?
been, I have with me about 30 carnival costumes. We've been doing already Caribbean events with girls in carnival costumes for the last 2 years. And basically, everyone, like, it's one country that I do not have to find and beg a girl to wear a carnival costume. Like, they actually almost fight for it. No, they love it. Bali is actually more Hindu, so it's not really as Muslim as the rest of the country itself.
Okay,
So there's a bit more flexibility there. Um, but yeah, the market here for Caribbean is large. We have a lot of expats that are from the UK, Toronto, New York, all parts of Europe, and from the Caribbean itself. So for them, it's
nice.
basically home.
All right. So now,
Yeah, that's
Ethan.
actually our event we had in March.
Oh, this one. All right, nice. So, Ethan, tell me about the decision to work with Aaron Schneider on designing the costumes for this carnival.
So a few years ago, I was actually working on a cruise to come to Trinidad for Carnival, similar to I think someone launched recently. They kind of beat me to the punch, but basically I was creating this cruise and using the cruise ship as a hotel, and in that deciding to create our own band and all of those wonderful stuff. And Aaron was one of the lead designers that we had on that team. And my friend Desi, who is here working with me also in the carnival, suggested him also, and he was actually very excited to just kickstart it. And yeah, it's his designs are awesome. A lot of people would have known his stuff, so it's a good first year.
Yeah, man. Nice. I think it's going to be fantastic. But tell me, for those who are interested in coming across to Bali to experience it, what are the dates that the carnival is happening and how can people be a part of it?
So it's the 23rd to the 28th of September. So the first from Friday to Sunday is the actual activities, and then 2 days of tours. They can visit us on Instagram and our website, balicarnival.com. We are working right now with various partners. Scorch is coming on board, and we'll have a few others. So you'll be able to recognize a few names. And if people are actually interested to jump on board early, in terms of partnering, they could also contact us through those channels.
Nice, man. I noticed that you're having a Juve as well, but it's not the beginning. I know that normally we have Juve as the opening of our festival, but you're not having it as the opening. Any reason for that choice?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's technically it is because we switched things around. So the Juve is actually going to be on a Saturday, and the Carnival parade will be on a Sunday. So it's actually still before the Carnival. It's not the opening of the entire weekend, but obviously there's certain things that needs to be altered. Like we won't be able to do a Juve at 3 in the morning and going down the street in mud. So
how many things have to be altered based on the law that you have to follow, to fit within the confines?
I think it's more. I think it's more the timing of the actual event itself. In terms of the costuming and everything, like that's fine. There is a lock off time with regards to events, depending on the venue, start times and all that. But other than that, we are working with the ministry here. We're working on, for this first year, keeping it, as a good taste, and then build it as it goes on. So next year is actually going to be, the bigger year. People already have been booking flights and hotel rooms already for this year, and we see a lot more numbers for next year.
Of course. Are there any plans to bring across any of our soca artists to Bali to be able to give them that part of the authentic experience?
Of course. We're in conversations with a few. I won't mention any names right now. But obviously our goal is to give them the music the way that it should be given. One of the things I've noticed over the 13 years, it's obviously different when you hear a sound in a club compared to if the artist is in front of you.
Of course.
So the only issue I've had over the years is basically the music is still not as widely known, which makes it harder for someone like myself to fly in, these artists, because we're talking about their flights might be actually more than their actual fee. To come to a place where only a handful of people know that.
Yeah.
So unless they're a part of a bigger bill, like a known reggae or dancehall act, then okay. So trying to get some support to showcase the culture in that way, I really wish we could get that, because we have other islands looking to try and get their funding together through their ministries, and I hope we could also to represent Trinidad.
I hope so too. And I think we could leave it right there. Ethan, I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning, and congratulations on this. I know it's going to be fantastic in September, and it's only going to grow from here forward.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.
Okay, bye.
That's Ethan August, the CEO and founder of Ethan Enterprises. He's having a carnival in Bali, ladies and gentlemen. You want to be a part of it. It's happening later on in September. We take a quick break, and we come back with more. Stay tuned.